In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a full beginner's guide to Housecall Pro. Housecall Pro is essentially a platform for home service businesses. It's an all-in-one place where you can set up things like scheduling, dispatching, invoicing, all of that stuff. I'm going to cover how it all works, how to set it up, and how to best use it. So first things first, go to the Housecall website, which is housecallpro.com. Sign up for an account here, you get a free trial. Put your email in, and then it should take you to a page that looks something like this. So first of all, they're going to give you a little checklist of things to get started with. So first of all, we have the create account, we've done that. And then we have the create estimates. So send estimates via email or text message to your customers and get online approval. So we'll click on that here. And it's going to go ahead and bring us to this pop-up here. You can either start the tutorial or we can just skip it. I'm going to press skip because I already know what I'm doing here. So first of all, we can go ahead here and we can add in our customer. Now we can pick a existing customer, or we can go ahead and add a new customer. Now when we do a new customer, it gives us this form here. So we've got their name, last name, number, address, notes, basically all of that kind of stuff here we've got in here. So we want to go ahead and fill all of this in. And if you don't have all their details, it doesn't matter. You can just do as little as just their name. So once we've gone ahead and selected the customer, we can go over here onto the line items and we can select the items that we're actually going to be selling them. So here it says services, we can go ahead and add a service, and we can go ahead and put the name in. So we can search one here, let's just say garden service. We can put it in here, we can write the quantity, the price of this, so how much you're charging, let's just say $200. The description, and then the unit cost. So this is how much it actually costs you. So I'm going to go ahead and press save here, and that's going to add up here. Now we can go ahead and actually add as many of these as we want to this line. Next up, we've got materials. So let's say we've got flooring or something like that. We can go ahead and we can select what we want, or we can go in here, we can actually select a pre-made one. So epoxy floor here, we could pick this one here. But we've got flooring, let's say that's the material name. The quantity, let's put it as 1 still, let's say it's $50. And we can put things like descriptions, part numbers in there, and then we can press save, just like that. So now it's going to add those up and add our subtotal. And we can even go into here and add a discount. So let's just say friend, and we can add a 10% friends discount. And I'll go ahead and apply that discount there. And we can see the total here. So now we can go ahead and we can schedule it. So we can schedule from a date and to a date. And we can also add things like private notes, other fields here, estimation tags, customer tags, photos and attachments, and lead source, so where we actually got the lead from. We can also view it in these different formats here, just like that. Now up here is a little button that says templates. We can click on this and we can go ahead and use a pre-made template. So they have things like inspection templates. So you might want to set a template for something you have recurring, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But for example, here we can have a diagnostic visit, and we can select that, and that's going to apply that basically to our items, all that, and then we can go ahead and save it. So once we've saved the estimate, we should be ready to go to the next step. So here we are now, and we have got all of this stuff here. So first of all, we can go here and we can actually present this to someone. So we can, this is how it's going to look like. We can edit the title, the description. We can add attachments here. And if we're happy, we can go ahead and save that. And then we can go ahead here and view and send. And when you press view and send, it's just going to ask you for it's going to show you the invoice here that you've got. It's going to ask some details here. And you can go ahead to press next. And you can go ahead and put their email in, or you can put their phone number in. Now we have to pay for that. You can put the subject line, and you can just send it, and that's going to send this across here, ready for them to go ahead and approve. So you can see here that we have these little bits up here. So we've got the schedule. This is going to be the schedule for when you do it. So you can move this. So let's say we've scheduled it for this time here. We can press save. And then once we're on the way, we can go ahead and press on my way, and that's basically going to start tracking your travel time. So we can press the on my way button here. Now once we've finished doing that, we can just go ahead and press finish, and that will track the time on there. We can then go here and send this invoice here for the work, We can approve the estimate, so if it's been approved. And then lastly, we can go ahead and copy the job and we can send it to other people if we wanted the same sort of thing. And then what you'll see is down here, the activity feed will show up here, nice and simple, easy to see. So if we go back to the get started section here, we've done the create estimates now. We'll go to the schedule and dispatch jobs bit here. So again, I'll just skip the tutorial here. This is going to show you a few different things. So you've got your customers here, how many things are on your schedule, and how many things are on your line items. And we can basically click on any of these here, and we can change them. So we can add the customers, we can add our schedule, and we can add line items again. And we can also view this in pro mode if we want some extra things here. Now next up we have the import data. So we'll go to this section here. Again, I'm just going to press get started, and it's going to allow you to import data from other platforms. So if you use QuickBooks, you can integrate that. I'm just going to put no. Do you have customers that bill to another customer? So you might do, you might not. I'm going to put no. What data would you like to import? So customers or jobs, you can import either one of those. Let's press next. Where does your customer data live? So on Google or file, let's say file. We press file, it's going to upload a file, so we can select one from our computer. And just simply press select file and get a file that's CSV, TSV, XLS, XLSX or XML or TXT. Now these are usually just sort of like Google Sheets or Excel sort of files that you can upload. Now once we've done that, we're going to go to the get paid instantly section. This is where you can set up all of your bank account stuff. So you can go here, connect my bank, and it should in a second load. It's going to press continue here, and you can either enter your phone number or continue as guest, and it's basically going to ask you what your bank is, and you can just connect it up, whichever bank you use. You can search in here. I believe they have 12,000 institutions, so your bank should probably be there. Just select it, and it's going to ask you to log into your bank and basically configure it all up so that it connects into here. It just means that you can directly get money into your bank. Now, as you can see here, we also have the manual connection. So if you're not seeing your integration there, you can just put your account number, routing number, and account number in again here, add account, and that should manually verify on here. You've also got your card reader stuff, so you can go ahead and buy a card reader, which you can use on jobs or whatever. And you have customer financing. So this is a pretty cool feature here. It basically means that it allows the customers to pay over time, and you can basically sign up for this here, and it's in partnership with WiseStack here. But essentially, WiseStack is a payment plan service, usually for in-home businesses, stuff like that. But it's a really cool thing. I'd recommend actually using this. They also have a line of credit option, so you can apply for a line of credit. You can get up to $150,000, and then they have some payroll and benefits here. So they have like their sort of payroll system inside of Housecall, and then you've got your payout settings here, so you can just figure out the settings basically. Okay, so now we have the inbox section up the top here. So in inbox, you've got your customers, where you can basically talk straight to your customers. Now for this, we actually have to upgrade our plan, but it's a pretty cool one. It means that everything's integrated in one place. We've got our employees, so again, we can have employee chat rooms, so we can speak to the employees about different things within here. You've got community, and you have your job inbox. So you can get these services here, and you can connect them up basically. And when someone has some kind of question, or they have a job for you, it will automatically send from here into here. So it's a pretty cool system here, and you can connect with all of these well-known providers here. You can also go here and add members to this, and you can basically add employees to be able to track them themselves and read these, but I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But I'd highly recommend the inbox section here. It's very useful, and it means that you don't have to be using multiple different platforms and tools. You can just do it all in one place. Over here we have the schedule section. So this is just the calendar bit that I showed you before. Pretty simple to use. We can just click on somewhere. We can click and drag like this, and we can go ahead and add a job here. And again, it's the same sort of thing. We can just add the details in here, or we can add an estimate, or we can even add an event here. Very simple to do. It's all It's very self-explanatory. The schedule's here, the name, the note, the location here. Very simple to use. Next up, we have the customers section here. So you've got all your customers here. You can press create customer. I already walked through this bit here. Very simple to do. Actions, you can import, export, you can restore deleted, or you can manage duplicates. Then again, we can create jobs inside of here. We can create estimates inside of here, and we can create invoice inside of here. And we can go here and we can actually customize our invoice. So we can personalize how it looks. We can add a logo. We can change sort of the messaging. We just have to press this little edit icon here and it will change the messaging. And here we can just add a logo in. It's going to show you what it looks like here, your invoice. You can change what you want on it, add and remove stuff. Press next and you can actually go ahead and send it. And we also have some different settings here, so like reminders, all that kind of stuff that you can kind of change to your liking. Over here we have our reporting, so we can create a custom dashboard here really for our reporting stuff. We can press create dashboard and we can add in lots of different widgets. So we've got things like business owners, sales, technician performance, call monitoring, profitability, and basically we can add that in here and we can just look at the data. All the data show up here, so we'll see stuff like materials, time tracking. We can add a report in here, and all this data will start populating after we have some jobs in here and we've got some data to go by. We can click in here as well and we can actually look at all the jobs individually, and it will tell us the data about all the different jobs. And then obviously on this bit here we have just a general overview of it. We've got tech performance, we've got some admin stuff, garage, jobs, so we've got all this data we can export here. Estimates, service plans, payments, and custom. So we can actually create custom reports. We can select what we want it to be all about. Next up we have our price book here, like I said earlier, but basically you can put in some pricing. So we can add something here, we can save it, and we can basically edit it. We've got our pre-made services here. We've got our materials here, so pre-made materials. A lot of the time we can import all of this stuff so we can have it on one place. We don't have to keep adding it every time. This is really useful. And then we've also got our estimate templates. So again, we can add an estimate template. So for some kind of repair, we can do the same template over and over again. If we have like a £90 call out fee or whatever, we can do that. Then we've got imports and exports here. We have our tax rates and we have our service price adjuster. So we can change this based upon different factors. Next up we have the settings tab, and we've got things like our profile, business hours, service area, our employees. So we can go ahead here and we can add an employee in, and we can change what privileges they have. So we can put their name in, their email, phone number. We can add an image, their color. We can add permissions or remove permissions based on what we want them to see and what we want them to be able to do inside of the app. Then we've got billing, login authentication. We've got all our communication stuff here like text, voice, and marketing center. And we even have a customer portal here so they can look at their invoice and stuff like that. This bit here means you can embed this onto your website. You just copy it. It's pretty simple to do. And then we have our online booking section here where we can actually have a booking section inside of this app here. So it's all in one place. It makes it super simple to use. Down here we've got all settings about our prices and estimates. We've looked at that earlier. And then we just have some other bits here that we might use. Now if we go to the top right here, we've got this thing called map, and this is quite cool. It's like a map view. And the way that this works is that you can see where your different employees are, what jobs they're on, that kind of thing. So it's pretty useful to be able to track their location and just make sure everything's going smoothly. And you can sort by customers or employees, that kind of thing. And then lastly here we have this section here, which is basically the apps they have. They've got a lot of different apps. They've got stuff like email automations, and you can just add a campaign in here with that and you can start using that. But if we press this bit here, we can go to App Store and we can go ahead and add a ton of different apps to Housecall. It's a pretty cool It's pretty cool. It just allows you to add a lot more functionality and customization for your specific needs. But that's basically a full beginner's guide to Housecall Pro. I hope you found it useful. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment down below that it did help you out. And if you have any other videos you'd like us to make, let us know down below and I'll go ahead and do that. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.